Suspected Hizbul terrorist Liaquat Ali, remember he was arrested by the Delhi police back in March. He's got bail. That's the news we're getting. He's been granted bail, a 20,000 rupee personal bond. He's had to surrender his passport and can't change his village address. Every month he will have to report to the police. These are the bail conditions, but the big news that is coming in is that bail for Liaquat Ali. Meenakshi on the phone with us with more details on this. Yes, Meenakshi.
Yes, absolutely. You rightly pointed out those are the bail conditions under which he has been permitted bail by a court here in Delhi. Primarily, he will have to furnish a bond of 20,000 rupees and he cannot travel outside of India. That is one of the primary conditions. Also, one of the primary conditions imposed by the court is that he cannot change his village address, and every month he will have to report to the police. Now, you'll recall it was the Delhi police that had claimed that he was planning a major suicide attack during Holi time in the capital, and while the Jammu and Kashmir police that point in time had claimed that he was on his way to surrender. At that point in time, this whole case was transferred to the NIA, and after in-chamber hearings today, the Patiala House Court has gone ahead and granted bail to Liaquat. Back to you.
Well, Meenakshi, let's just remind our viewers that this is the case where, the Jammu and Kashmir establishment had got into a big conflict with the police. The police in the national capital had been saying that he was in fact a terrorist. The Jammu and Kashmir establishment had been saying that he was returning to India to surrender under the state's rehab policy. Now, what was the basis on which he applied for bail and got it?
Well, yes, you rightly pointed out this was a matter which generated a lot of scrutiny, and especially the fact that it was the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah who had intervened that point in time. And thereafter, we have seen the Delhi police obviously state its concerns on record, saying that he was indeed a Hizbul operative who was planning a major terror strike in the capital. But the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister had a different point of view, and thereafter we have seen the matter transferred to NIA. Insofar as bail is concerned, it is a matter of constitutional right, which the Constitution permits, and it would have ultimately been the prerogative of the court, the relevant court which was hearing his case, as to how it perceived the arguments that were advanced before it. Yesterday's hearing was crucial given the fact that it was an in-chamber hearing, and sources that point in time led us to believe that somewhere there was an element of conceding by the NIA that perhaps the evidence against Liaquat wasn't as clinching in nature. So essentially all these facts would have worked in his favor, and today we have seen the court really express its opinion by way of its court.